Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Blake here with another Saturday savings video for everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are off to a wonderful weekend. I hope it's filled with a little bit of nostalgia. As you'll know from my savings challenges here, that's kind of what this Saturday savings is, where I go through and save a little bit of money every week into some nostalgic challenges and some various other challenges as well, season themed, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think we're going to complete some challenges today, so we'll have to get a few new challenges ready in the event that we do. This week, again, I've got $200 that we're going to be adding into the binder here this week. So like always, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to take my marker out here. Let's go ahead and get started with our cash. So we've got $200 here. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 160, 170, 180, 190, and 200. So I'm just going to put my cash tray in the back here. We'll separate this out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I think what I'm going to do again is go for the mystery challenges first, just because I've only got so much money and I haven't really planned out the video. So with the mystery challenges, I want to be sure that I have enough to cover everything. All right, so first up is this VHS Stack of Savings challenge. This is from Carly over at Spooky Budgets. Love this so much. I love Halloween. I love scary movies and everything of that nature. So really love this challenge. I did over the last week. I watched Double Toil and Trouble and The Craft. So I had said that I was going to scratch off these before I watch them and then these ones after I watch. So let's go ahead and just quickly scratch these guys off. That's a big one. All right, so on this side, this side kind of appears that it might be a little bit higher denominations. So on this side, we've got a 19 and a 15. So what I'll do is we'll do 20 and 15, so 35 we'll add to this challenge. So 20, 30, and 5. And if I flip back through here, this is my envelope for this challenge. Okay. And we're going to put that back in here, tuck that away. Perfect. Okay, next up, we've got Hocus Pocus Challenge. I think we'll probably complete this one as well. I'm just going to go ahead and scratch these here. Maybe not. It's not a hard surface. All right, so 6 and 14 is 20, and that completes this challenge. So let's go ahead. So I think what we'll do, we're going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to take the money out. So we've saved a total of 20, 40, 60, 75 in total. I'm going to set that to the side. And then I do have a few other challenges. I just threw them in here, actually. So this is another Hocus Pocus themed challenge. This is, I believe it's Winifred. I think that's her name, character in the movie. So we're going to replace that other challenge with that one. And then next week we will go ahead and scratch off something there. I'm just going to go ahead and put the completed challenges in the back of my tray here, and we'll deal with those a little bit later. Next up, we have Mystery Fall Savings, and this is from Budget with Maddie. And we've got one icon left, so let's go ahead and scratch that. All right, and $4 total for that one. So what we'll do is we'll add 5, and that challenge is completed as well. So we should have around $75 for this challenge. I did round up and down, so there might be a little bit less or a little bit more, but we will see. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. Perfect. So our rounding up and down actually did do the trick. So once again, we're going to add this to our completed stack in the back here. And we will need another challenge to go in here. I'm just going to try and get some of the shavings out of this envelope. There, I think that's as good as we're going to get it for now. Let's go ahead. In the back here, I've also have a few more challenges that I kind of set aside for when we complete things. So just a few more kind of along the nostalgic theme. We've got a Lizzie McGuire challenge. Is this upside down? Yes. This one is from Carly over at Spooky Budgets as well. Lizzie McGuire, Scratch Off Challenge. This is from Budget with Maddie. This is one of the Mean Girls collab challenges that Maddie and Cooper, Melina, Amanda, and Raylyn and Angie did all together. I figured, you know, Mean Girls is a classic. It's very nostalgic for me as well. So I thought that maybe I would start doing some of the Mean Girls challenges in here to finish those up. And then, of course, Harry Potter, because Harry Potter for me is my childhood and still is a big part of my life, as you guys know. So let's see. I've already got a Lizzie challenge in here, one of my own, so we'll leave that for now. Let's do a Harry Potter. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll put these back in here for now. We might have to take those out again because we might finish another challenge. All right, so we're adding Harry Potter to the stack. This is a challenge from Ina Budgets. I think it was a custom order. I don't know that she has these available in her shop anymore, but go ahead and check her out. She has amazing things. You'll see her Sailor Moon challenge a little bit later on as well. So we'll skip that one for now, and we'll keep going with the scratch off challenges. So this one is another one from Carly from Spooky Budgets. We've got 2 icons left, so let's go ahead and scratch those off. A 9 and a 7, so that is 16. So what we'll do is we'll just add $15 to this challenge. And it looks like this one is a save 75 also. I'm running out of 5s. This might be an issue. So we'll add these $5 bills in here. And let's see. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. So with our rounding up and down once again, we've been able to successfully complete this challenge. So once again, I'm going to put this into our completed stack at the back here. We'll take this guy out. And we'll add this over here. I guess I can just swap out some 20s for some 5s from those completed ones. So to replace that challenge that we just took out, I did add one earlier to the back here. And where is it at? This one is from Sav Saves, Savannah. If you guys, I'm sure you all know her as well. She has some amazing stuff. She sent this to me as a little freebie in one of my recent orders that I bought her storybook. And I figured, you know, this is very, you know, it's very cute. It matches the orange quite well, the vibes. And what is more nostalgic than waking up on a Saturday morning and having, you know, your mom or dad make you breakfast, you know, bacon and eggs and all the things. So I wanted to add this in here. It is a roll and save challenge, but I think what I'm going to do is just write in some denominations for each one of these squares, and then we'll just save that way. So let's quickly go ahead and fill this out with some denominations. So I think what we'll do is we'll do kind of $5 increments. So maybe we'll start with like a 5 here. This is gonna, I've got a lot in here, it's gonna fall out. So 5, let's do 10, maybe another 5 here, we'll say 15, and let's do a 20, 25, because why not? Another 5, 10, and 20. I think that seems reasonable. So let's go ahead and throw this in the back here. And this is just an insert, so it doesn't have an envelope to put the cash. So again, I am using just one of my own envelopes with an insert from Melina that says savings challenges, and then whatever I save for here will just simply go in there. Kind of the same idea as the Hocus Pocus challenge and the VHS stack challenge. So we'll leave this one for now again, since that's a new challenge. This one is the VHS challenge. That one is that. Okay. This one is for Hocus Pocus. We just added that. We just added Harry Potter. So let's go ahead and get into the Raised by 90s Witch movies. We've still got a few icons on here, so let's scratch maybe 2 off. Yeah, I think we'll just stop at the 15 for this week. So what I'm going to do is just exchange some of these 5s here for a 20. Kind of a quick condensing almost. So, and then we'll take $15 and add that into our challenge here. That's perfect. All right, working our way back again. We've got Sabrina the Teenage Witch. This is another one from Carly. Make things easy. How are you guys doing? I don't think I've asked you yet during this video. What are your plans for the weekend? I'm off this weekend, so I'm off until Monday, which is awesome. And yeah, I'm just going to relax, do some things at home, kind of clean the house and laundry and all the things, you know, that gets neglected every once in a while. And that's kind of my plans for the weekend. So next up, I don't think we have any more mystery challenges. I think we're just into, yeah. So now let's start from the front and work our way to the back. So our Taylor Swift inspired challenge, Life of a Budgeter. Let's add $25 to this challenge. We'll cross off another 2 icons here. So we'll do this one and this one. Very, very excited for October 3rd for the release of the new Taylor Swift album. I know you guys are Swifties as well, some of you, because you've purchased this tracker and the dashboard and my Taylor Swift inspired pack that I have in my shop. All right, moving along here, we've got our next one, which is the Nostalgia Challenge Lizzie McGuire edition. Let's go ahead and add. We've got $65 left. We're going to exchange for some more 5s here. Can't do that. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. We'll put 20 there, and we'll take 20 back out that way. It's getting pretty dark outside here, guys. It's a little gloomy today, so your lighting's probably changing, but hopefully it's not too distracting for you guys. So let's do $15 into the Lizzie challenge. Actually, let's just do 10. I feel like I'm using all my 5s. So we'll share the love a little bit today. Add this back in here. Tell me in the comments below, what are some shows that you watched on Saturday mornings when you were a kid, or, you know, even when you were a little bit older, teenager, whenever. Excited to see if we watch some of the same things or not. Next up is the Monsters Inc. challenge here. Let's add $20 to Sully. So we'll do a 15 and a 5 for 20. Slip that guy in there. All right, next up we've got Sailor Moon. This one is from Ina Budgets, like I mentioned before. Let's just do $5 for this one this week. We are pretty close to completing that one as well. Maybe we'll come back to it if we do have some extra money, but I'd like to, you know, show everybody a little bit of love here. We did that one, we did that one. We just added Harry Potter, and we've added that. So I think we've added a lot of new challenges this week already. So we've got 20, and I've got $30 left. What do I want to do with that? Can I complete any other challenges with $30? Let's see. No. We've got 10, 20, that would be 35. Do I want to do that? Do I want to wait? Let's just throw it into the new Harry Potter challenge. Let's do that. 20 and $30. So each one of these icons is $10. So we will just go ahead and cross off 3 of those. And I do have quite a few of these because Ina did one for every of the movies. And they're kind of all themed differently depending on the movie. So we're going to be saving a lot with these ones. Once I complete this one, we'll move on to the next one and so on. All right, guys. So that does it for adding to our challenges this week. I feel we did very good. We completed 3 challenges, I think. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly see what we've got here. Let me put my wet erase marker back in there. All right, so in terms of completed challenges, we've completed these 3. We completed the Mystery Fall Savings, Budget with Maddie, and 2 from Carly over at Spooky Budgets. This just kind of fall-inspired coffee challenge, as well as one of the 3 Hocus Pocus challenges. So in terms of our money here, how much we saved, let's sort it up here and then add it up. Whoops. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 180, 190, 200, 210, 225. That is a great little haul today for today's video. $225 coming out of the savings challenges. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reallocate this to one of my travel sinking funds or my Europe sinking fund, which I'm going to be starting. I have a trip to London coming up next year. We just booked that, myself and a coworker. So super excited about that. We're going to start planning some things. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe allocate this to that savings. So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Let me know in the comments below what you're up to, what you're saving for, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.